Have you ever wondered how the ancient Romans could construct a massive structure like the Colosseum without modern equipment? Picture this: a gigantic oval amphitheater so colossal it could host 50,000 spectators. It's a testament to Roman engineering genius, standing tall in the heart of Rome. This is the Colosseum, an enduring symbol of the grandeur of the Roman Empire. Its sheer size and majesty have left people awestruck for nearly 2 millennia. It's not just a building, it's a symbol of a civilization that once ruled the known world. The Colosseum has seen gladiatorial contests, public spectacles, and even mock sea battles. But how did the Romans build such a marvel without cranes, bulldozers, or even steel tools? What secrets lie behind the giant walls of this architectural wonder? Well, it's time to step back in time and dive deep into the history of this iconic structure. So, are you ready? Well, let's unravel the mystery behind this colossal wonder. The Colosseum wasn't built in a day. It took a decade, from 70 to 80 AD, under the rule of Emperor Vespasian. This colossal amphitheater, with its imposing stone walls, arches, and tiers, was not a whim but a calculated political move. Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty commissioned its construction, envisioning it as a grand symbol of Rome's might and glory. The Colosseum was to be a testament to the Flavian dynasty's power and a gift to the Roman people. The construction of such an enormous structure was an ambitious task. It required an estimated 100,000 cubic meters of travertine stone, which was transported from quarries over 20 kilometers away. This monumental project was made possible due to the manpower of tens of thousands of Jewish slaves, brought to Rome following the siege of Jerusalem. The Colosseum was completed by Vespasian's son Titus, who inaugurated it with 100 days of games. These games were a spectacle of gladiatorial contests, mock sea battles, animal hunts, and theatrical performances, all staged for the entertainment of the Roman populace. But this grand amphitheater was more than just a venue for entertainment. It was a statement of power, a demonstration of the empire's ability to tame nature, both human and animal, under its rule. The Colosseum was a stage where the emperor could show off the wealth and resources of the empire, as well as his generosity to his people. This structure, with its grandeur and scale, also served to distract the populace from the political and social issues of the day. It was a masterstroke of political strategy, embodying the Latin expression panem et circenses, or bread and circuses, which refers to the creation of public approval through distraction. So, the Colosseum was a symbol of the Roman Empire's might and sophistication. It was a place of spectacle and diversion, a showcase of power, and a testament to the architectural prowess of ancient Rome. Its construction marked a significant period in Roman history, reflecting the ambitions and strategies of its rulers. It stands today as a testament to the grandeur and complexity of the Roman Empire. The Colosseum stands tall in the heart of Rome, but why was this specific location chosen? You might wonder. Well, it's all about location, location, location. The Colosseum was strategically placed in the center of Rome, a bustling hub of the ancient world. This allowed for easy access for spectators from all parts of the city, ensuring a full house at every event. Moreover, the site was once a part of Emperor Nero's ostentatious Golden House. After Nero's unpopular reign, the succeeding emperors sought to win over the public by giving the land back to the people, and what better way than to construct a grand amphitheater for public spectacles? The location also symbolized a new era of prosperity and peace under Emperor Vespasian, marking a break from the extravagant and tyrannical rule of Nero. The Colosseum, therefore, was a powerful statement, a tangible sign of the new regime's commitment to the Roman populace. Indeed, the location of the Colosseum is as strategic as its architecture. The Colosseum is not just a structure, it's an architectural marvel. But what makes it so special? It all begins with its size. The Colosseum, in its heyday, was the largest amphitheater in the world. Imagine an oval structure as long as 3 football fields and nearly as wide. It could seat over 50,000 spectators, almost the entire population of a small city. The Colosseum was designed with a sophisticated understanding of crowd control. It featured 80 entrances, allowing for an efficient flow of spectators in and out of the stadium. The Romans even numbered the seats, a feature we still use in modern stadiums today. But it's not just the size that's impressive. The Colosseum's construction was a marvel of engineering. Despite being almost 2,000 years old, the basic structure still stands today. It was built using a combination of concrete, stone, and brick, materials chosen for their strength and durability. The exterior of the Colosseum was as impressive as its size. The facade was adorned with statues and reliefs, a testament to the artistic prowess of the Romans. The Colosseum was not just a stage for entertainment. It was a canvas for the Roman Empire's artistic expression. Perhaps the most astonishing architectural feature of the Colosseum was its retractable roof. Yes, you heard that right. The Romans had developed a system known as the velarium, a large awning that could be stretched over the arena to provide shade for the spectators. This was a remarkable feat of engineering, showcasing the Romans' advanced knowledge of mechanics. And let's not forget the underground network of tunnels and chambers known as the hypogeum. This was where the gladiators and wild animals were kept before the games. The hypogeum had lifts and trapdoors that would suddenly open, bringing the gladiators and animals into the arena, much to the surprise and delight of the spectators. Clearly, the Colosseum was much more than a showpiece. It was a symbol of Roman ingenuity. The Colosseum hosted some of the most brutal and grandest games. But what were they exactly? Imagine this. The sun is high, the atmosphere is electric, and the crowd is roaring with anticipation. They're not waiting for a football kickoff or a rock concert. They're waiting for the games to begin in the Roman Colosseum. The games were nothing short of spectacular. The morning would kick off with venaciones, exotic animal hunts where beasts like lions, leopards, and elephants were pitted against each other or against men. These hunts were more than just a show of bravery. They represented Rome's power, demonstrating their ability to capture and control the wild beasts from the far corners of their vast empire. As the day progressed, the games would shift to public executions known as noontime spectacles. These were not meant for entertainment, but as a grim reminder to the citizens of the consequences of crossing the Roman law. But the main event, the one that had everyone's heart racing, was the gladiatorial combat. These were the rock stars of their time, men who battled in the arena for glory, for freedom, and sometimes for their very lives. These fights were not always to the death, as commonly believed. The life of a skilled gladiator was valuable and their training expensive. So often, these fights ended when one yielded, not when one died. However, these games were not all about the glory. They had a dark side too. The gladiators were often slaves or prisoners of war, forced to fight. The animals were hunted to the brink of extinction, and the citizens, they were manipulated, their attention diverted from the political issues of the day by the spectacle of the games. Thus, the Colosseum served as a stage for these grand games, a place where the Romans displayed their might, celebrated their victories, and kept their citizens entertained. The games were a spectacle of power and entertainment, but they also had a dark side. Despite its fame, many myths surround the Colosseum. Can you guess what they might be? Let's start with one of the most common ones. Many believe that the Colosseum was primarily a venue for gladiatorial battles to the death. However, while these battles did occur, they were actually the exception, not the rule. Most fights were highly regulated, and many ended without fatal injuries. Another myth is that the Colosseum was built by slaves. In reality, while slaves certainly contributed to its construction, the project also employed skilled Roman artisans and engineers. Lastly, there's the myth that Christians were routinely persecuted in the Colosseum. Though it is true that Christians faced persecution in Rome, there's no historical evidence that the Colosseum was a significant site for this. So as you can see, history is often more nuanced than the popular narratives suggest. With the truth revealed, the Colosseum stands even more majestic in our eyes. The Colosseum served Rome for centuries, but when did it witness its last act? As the Roman Empire weakened, so did the grandeur of the Colosseum. By the late 6th century, the once vibrant hub of entertainment had been repurposed, serving as a quarry, a fortress, a Christian shrine, and even a residential complex. But the last known spectacle in the Colosseum, as per records, was around the 6th century, marking the end of an era. The decline was gradual and the reasons were manifold. A combination of political instability, financial strain, and shifting societal norms resulted in the Colosseum's slow abandonment. The grand structure, once the heart of Roman culture, fell silent over time. Yet even in its silence, the Colosseum speaks volumes. It stands as a testament to Rome's historical grandeur, architectural prowess, and the highs and lows of its civilization. The Colosseum may have fallen silent, but its legacy continues to echo through the ages. The Colosseum, a symbol of Rome's grandeur and brutality, continues to awe us even today. This architectural marvel, born from the ambitions of the Flavian dynasty, was more than just a monument. It was a stage where Rome demonstrated its might, its culture, and its love for spectacle. Nestled in the heart of Rome, the Colosseum was chosen for its strategic location, offering easy access to the masses who thronged to witness the epic games. These games, a blend of ferocity and valor, were not merely entertainment. They were a reflection of Roman society, a society that thrived on power and conquest. Yet, amidst the tales of gladiatorial battles and naval reenactments, we've debunked a few myths, shedding light on the true nature of these events. The Colosseum's last act may have been centuries ago, but its legacy lives on. So, the next time you see the Colosseum, remember you're looking at a masterpiece that has stood the test of time.